Alright, hopefully everybody comes back. I've got to figure out why this keeps crashing. It's like something is trying to write, and I don't know if it's a Microsoft issue, because I downloaded or put on 11, but I've been reading some stuff. It looks like Microsoft 11 has got some issues. Okay, why is my mouse not working? Okay, that switch capture is not live. I was like sitting here, why is my mouse not working? Or my key. Yeah, as long as you get the motherboard, whatever, and the RAM, get started. Just get started. Alright, let me go do this, knock this dance thing out. That should be back. You downgraded. You downgraded what, Dylan? Let's do the stretching. It's in my Discord, okay. Wow, it's a huge link. Jesus Murphy, that's a huge link. That's a crazy looking tower. Dude, I would like totally paint that like droid stickers. That's crazy looking, man. Neat. That's awesome, dude. Alright, let's do our group scratching. Well, they're getting rid of the support on 10, so you kind of have no choice. And it makes me mad too, because I really liked 10 better than I like 11. I don't, and I need to go and figure out how to shut off half of Microsoft stuff. But I think the problem is Microsoft stuff is all embedded, and it's part of everything. You can't get rid of it. It's like I think I'm having software conflicts because Microsoft is trying to access Chrome, or Microsoft's trying to access whatever because everything's going to the cloud. And so it's conflicting everywhere. It's Edge going away. I'm good. Yeah, I can't stand Edge. But then I can't get an honest answer of why it's not working, or I can't shut off certain things. Like I can't go into 11 and shut off the cloud stuff because it's mandatory. If that makes any sense. And I gotta figure it out. But it's also like, well, if they're having problems that I'm constantly having to upgrade, there's nothing I can do about it anyway. It's their problem, right? Like they have to patch their problem. Like I can't fix their problem. But I cannot keep having software crash. Even when I run it as administrator and all my resources should be going to that software, I can't keep having it crash because there's a conflict somewhere. Because it thinks it's a virus, or it thinks it's this. Stop doing that. Am I officially out of beverages here? That's empty. That's almost empty. Oh. Still gotta find some bugs. And some walks. We gotta bring up some rocks. Let's knock the rock out. Oh, it just happened to be the money rock. Hey, look at that. Talk about random. $500. Making money, honey. Because, I mean, I've updated graphics drivers. I've updated everything. There's literally nothing I can update to get this software working. So it has to be a software conflict or a virus. But all my stuff said there's no viruses. So it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Other than saying, hey, computer tech, figure it the hell out for me. Because I'm too old and too dumb to figure out why my computer isn't working. Random butterfly. You're out of place, buddy. This time of night. Oh man, I couldn't judge the distance there. Thank you, Faithful Net. You were a great service to your country. God save the Queen. Or King. Yeah, I kind of think, man, I don't know if I prefer a king or a queen. I think I grew up and I've lived so long that Elizabeth was all I knew. Queen Elizabeth was all I knew. Of course, here I go downgrading her position by calling her Elizabeth. Sorry for those of you who are royalists. And it's like, I don't think I'd want it any other way. Like, I think I preferred having a queen or hearing stories about the queen than I do a king. Because if I think of kings, and I think of kings through history, kings weren't necessarily the kindest of folk. I'm going to say, right? And maybe it's because the queen is more motherly that I feel that way. I'm not 100% sure. Catch a carp. That's a lake fish, river fish. But I think I kind of missed not having a queen. What say you there, British folk? Do you prefer having a king or a queen? Or a minister? Or do you care? White tulips. Oh, I was going to make a net. No, you just gotta type Q or K, queen or king. Which do you prefer? So it's like, would you prefer a queen of your country or a king of your country? You don't have to make it cryptic. It's just a simple, we'll take A. Or we'll take B. Is the white tulip seed... Let's buy some flower seeds. Hold on a second. This is where being a hoarder is bad. Because is the white tulip my local plant? It seems like it's not. So let's put away the tulip seeds. And we'll just go buy a seed. And plant a seed. Oh, yeah, but, okay, yeah, no, I'm not talking about, right, but I'm talking about the thought of if you had to have a leader for your nation, like if Scotland was going to have something historical, regardless of who can do a better job, would you rather have a Queen of Scotland or a King of Scotland being the history point, right? Like, if it was me, like, I would love to have, you know, we have a prime minister, right? So it's a parliamentary system, which we all know how parliamentary systems work. So regardless of all of that, I would like to have a queen of Canada or queen of my province, queen of Nova Scotia, over a king. Or even a prince. I would like a princess, you know, a princess of New Scotland to me would be, you know, more as a person, something you could look up to and say, oh, I like that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Not whether they do a good job or they do a bad job, because we all know what jobs they do, or what, you know, fictional, you know, pomp and cuteness. You know, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about whether or not, you know, if history were to say, you know, I'd rather have a queen. Or even if you say like I'd have, whether or not the queen was good or bad, you know, because you could have a butcher versus, you know, a saint, whatever. It doesn't matter. But the premise, the thought is, would you rather have a queen or a king or a princess or a prince, you know, or whatever the figurehead is, you know, what goes down in history, right? That's what I'm referring to. That's what I like, you know, like I can't have the Messiah or whatever, because it seems out of place for me for where I live. But I'd love to have, you know, a princess or a queen. So, you know, it was good to have that. You got anything cool in here yet? I got a feeling I own all this. What is this? An upcycled skirt. I don't have that. Shoot. Alright. I gotta spend $5,000, so I gotta buy something. Right, but even if a monarch is for life, you know, that's the thing. Say, I mean, okay, let's take the States, for example. You know, the States had a president, and let's look at the Kennedys. You know, that was the closest thing they've had to royalty. To rule their country. And I think, had they had royalty lead their country, like a, you know, you had a prince, and not princess, because, you know, Meghan, whatever, Markle or whatever, to me that's not, That doesn't qualify. That's a mess waiting to happen. That's just... That's a total mess. I'm not even going down that road for conversation's sake. But... ooh, look at this impish costume. What is an impish costume? Man, it is hard spending $1,000 in here when you don't have anything that I can spend. Oh, country socks. I can always buy socks. But I think, you know, through history, when you look at like kings or monarchs or whatever, they weren't necessarily historically good per se. You know, a lot of their history is dark. I need a flower seed. You know what's funny? I don't even know. Okay, so why is my chat not showing this conversation all of a sudden? I'm good, Dylan. I didn't do anything to the board. I used an exe program to lock it to Windows 10. Yeah. Why is my chat not showing YouTube all of a sudden? Did that not show that conversation? Oh no, it didn't. It's in purple. Ad break. Okay, no wonder I can't see it because both your names are in purple. Somebody needs to change their name. Orange windflower, white cosmos, red lily. So I've got 3 different flowers here. Orange cosmos. What are cosmos? Wait, it did say orange, right? Did I read that wrong? Orange windflower. White cosmos. I read that wrong. What the hell is a cosmos? Alright, we'll buy white cosmos. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to plant 5 of these. Or 3 of these. Oh, I don't know what color that is. I gotta go to an appointment with the diabetic people tomorrow. I'm like, alright, whatever, screw it. We're gonna talk diabetes. I'm like, I don't eat enough food to have diabetes. I don't even eat enough junk. Now, this is not a cosmos, right? This is a... What is that? Pansy. This is a windflower. Lily. That's a lily. Windflower. Lily. What the hell does the cosmos look like? These are these them? Hyacinths. Those are tulips. These are mums. How come I don't know what this flower looks like? This must be cosmos. This it? Cosmos. This is it. Gotcha. So this is it. Man, there's a lot of stars tonight. Just plant 3. Ad break's over. Welcome back. Thank you for watching the ads. All that fun, jazzy stuff. That's right, we were going to look up carp. Pond. So it's only one place. Or two places. I don't really have a pond. It's this pond right here. And this guy isn't it. Wild bronzor. I feel like I need to shut off half of Windows in order to get my stuff to work, but I don't understand why. You know, what's conflicting? That should be a Windows problem. Now, what was I doing? Oh, we were going to go make stuff. Because I got to make and... yeah, customize. Alright, so let's grab... and then I want to dig up half of these flowers and make it a little more organized here. Let's grab... tomatoes or pumpkins? Actually, let's grab tomatoes. We'll cook some, sell some. Shoot. Wrong button. Here it is. I want this one. Crap, I forgot what the thing was for the day. Life is a highway. Wrong cabinet. Alright, so let's craft something. And then I gotta craft 3 items. So let's take a peek at what we can make that I haven't made. Alright, looks like I've made everything on the iron page. Everything except this wand. Summer shell and star fragments. Actually, let's look at that. Orange and... well, that's a lot of orange. Wow, that's a lot of orange. Hold on a second. I can't afford that. I can make these wood walls. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make wood walls. Let's grab some wood. Let's grab some wood to make some wood walls. Because I got too much wood. We'll grab the softwood, the hardwood, and the regular wood. Yep, let's craft some walls. I'm going to start with the modern wood wall. Yep. Got an external drive for that, buddy? Oh, that's what I was going to order. I need to order a new external drive. You know, but Prime doesn't seem to have a lot of sales on things. Like I was looking at RAM. RAM's not on sale. You know, like certain things aren't on sale. It's like, darn it, I need this to go on sale. Alright, let's customize. It's just changed the color of the watering can repetitively. And then I gotta figure out, you guys always talk in pounds, and I've got to figure out the conversion rate. Because I think your British pound right now is higher than the euro, if I'm not mistaken. Like, you guys are doing all right. And then, you know, it's funny, the number of Australians that I speak to in a normal day, I don't even know what kind of currency they use. And I should. I should know, but I don't know because I am foolish. Yeah, it didn't like the phrase ram in or ram I'm, but it... That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's not a huge bargain, right? And then that's where I draw a problem. Like, I need it to be... Like, I can't justify in my head buying A, B, and C at a discount. It's like the Steam summer sale, right? Like, I was looking at that too, and I'm thinking, oh, I need a new video game. So I'm buying video games, and I'm trying to buy things that are like in the under $12 or under $6 category. But then I'm looking at all these company games, and these big games that I want, and it's like, you know, 15 or 20% off $100 isn't a sale to me when the game shouldn't be $100. You know, like, I have a hard time saying, I'm going to pay $100 for a video game. No. You need to drop that sucker to like 50%. Coconut juice and cookies. Coconut juice and cookies. Can I make cookies? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that's too expensive. Do I have coconut juice? Yeah, I need 2 coconuts. Oh, I can make cookies. Right, and see, I'm thinking of the same thing because I have 32 and I want to go to 64. I'd like to go 128, you know, but it's like all of a sudden the jump is so astronomical. It's like, you guys foolish? Come on. Yeah, I'll take it, baby. You guys are getting new chicken. Nana's moving. What was I doing? Oh, making cookies. What did I need? Sugar. Ooh, I could do the coconut juice. Hold on, there's 2 coconuts right there. Let's do coconut juice. And I'm thinking about buying this monitor stand, vertical monitor riser, or stand, and stacking my 2 monitors on top of each other. Yeah, I'm looking at the Corsair Vengeance, actually. And I'm thinking about buying the one without the RGB. Like, I don't need the colors. I just want the stick. And it's significantly cheaper if you don't buy, like, the stick. Ah, you know what? That was the wrong thing. I needed coconut juice, which I don't have. So I do need to make cookies. Hold on a minute. That's a mistake. I need sugar. I need sugar and spice and everything nice. I need girls with curls and need a brunette for the night or the week or the month. I just need a cat. And we will call her can I call a cat concubine and not get in trouble? Or is that like wrong? What's the name of your cat, concubine? Sex kitten? See, sex kitten would be wrong. But it would be funny. Yeah, all my fans are RGB, and my motherboard casing, or not my motherboard, but my graphics card casing. It's all encased in an RGB, and I don't need all that, right? Like, part of me, because I want to put in. I have a SSD. I have the Star Wars lightsaber SSD that I want to put in, which I'm going to put the Darth Vader one, so it'll light up with the red lightsaber. But I don't need all that crap, right? Like, I don't need all that other stuff. It's like, take all that out of there. And then I'll do everything in like red or purple. Hey, Arlandria. Oh. Yeah, let's put on the toga. Let's check it out. Oh, it's purple. That's actually dope. Hold on a minute. Let me check out this toga. Man, that actually looks cool. I don't know if I have a toga. Yeah, like, you know, like I don't... All the fancy flashing lights, I get it. I understand, but who cares, right? Even if I turned them off, would I save? It's just a power draw, right? Where did she go? God darn it. Man, these people... She liked your shirt, man. Yeah, like right now I left mine RGB, whatever. It flashes multicolors. It's fine, but I don't even look at it, right? Like I don't even care. Even, you know, glass siding. It's like whatever. It's just a computer. It sits there, and most of the times it's gonna sit on the floor or under a desk or whatever. You know. For most people, so it's like, why? Why? Give me 900. 380. I'll take it. I have neon green spider-shaped fairy lights wrapped around mine. And I get if you're showing off your settings or your stream setup or whatever to people, but who really sees your computer setup? You know, I'm not having random people. You're not coming into my office, you know, and seeing what I've got. You go somewhere else. You know, I want it. Hold on. I want it to look nice eventually. I want to start streaming, designing, and building projects I'm working on. Seeing in the stream, I don't want to be an eyesore. That's like, okay. So here's the thing, too, right? Like, part of me says, all right, I'm gonna build or buy a new PC at some point, because at some point this one is gonna, you know, whatever, right? And if I do that, I'm gonna run the old one as my streaming PC and run the new one as my other one, and run them both, you know, in conjunction with one another. I don't know. That's an interesting thing, because like PCs, they need to be functional and work. I am no longer currently doing work from my PC. So basically all my PC is doing is running streaming software and games, whichever. She can't still be... Why is she still the raid train? Why isn't the train moved? Oh, she's got 7 minutes. But it's kind of funny when you think about it. Like, do you need, like, what do people need, like, PCs to do, right? Like, do you want it to sit on your desk and, oh, I'm staring at pretty lights all day? Who gives a crap? Yeah, that end of life stuff on that's pissing me off too, by the way. I'm getting so mad at that how that's working. I don't think that's right. Because they're not putting out things that work well. Like right now, it's funny because Mac is the better operating system. But you can't really go from everything you have as PC to all of a sudden, let me switch to a Mac. You know what I mean? And that's what makes me mad. And it's not like Linux versus PC, you know, DOS-based, Windows-based, whatever. But here we have an operating system by Windows where everything is controlled by Microsoft. And then your graphics stuff is all controlled by NVIDIA. And then your whatever is all controlled by... You have a certain few companies that are controlling everything, but they're not functioning. They're not doing what they should to get everything functional. Like, your PC should never run into a hiccup. It should never have a flaw. It should never have a bug, because they create it, they control it. Right? If you're creating problems where things don't work or whatever, that's not right. If that makes any sense. Server maintenance? What are you talking server maintenance? I've never heard of server maintenance for Animal Crossing ever. Yeah, in a perfect world, right? But then, see, here's the other thing, too. And I swear to God, phone companies have to be doing this. I create hardware. I sell you a phone. It's got an end of life. I'm not going to support you, period. Even though there's nothing wrong with that device and that device should last you 20, 30 years. We're going to force you to get a new one every 5. That, I don't think is right. You know, because I should be able to, well, you've had this phone for 5 years. You get the new one at 80% off because we've skyrocketed the price. It shouldn't be, every time you get a new phone, we're going to double the price on you. To me, I think that's wrong. You know, it's like video games too. Like I think if you put a game out and it requires you have to maintain the server for at least 25, 30 years. It shouldn't be, every 10 years we're going to do this or remaster this and you're not going to get to play. That stuff's got to stop. Or I should be able to buy a server and put it on my own server and see you later, you know? Like I should go back to owning the video game instead of licensing the video game. And that's what I think people don't understand. Even when you buy a physical copy of a game and you have a cartridge or whatever, you can only play it as long as they keep their server up. You know what I mean? And I think that part is wrong. Catch a carp, man. I'm never going to catch this carp. And I should pick up those pumpkins and make some money. They keep throwing me baby fish. I'll never get this carp. Oh, that wasn't even close. It was right on your face. But it shouldn't be in a perfect world. It should be back where the consumer has certain rights. You know what I mean? Like, I paid for something. You have to maintain it. I shouldn't have to buy a washer or dryer. And it's got a certain mortality rate that you're okay with. No. You built a product. That product should last me X amount of time. If it breaks down, it should be your responsibility, not mine. You sold it to me. What do you mean it's got a 50% mortality rate? Half work, half don't? No, not acceptable. 5% might be acceptable, and companies should be held to that. You know, if you're going to sell something, you're going to owe. It's not push the cost to the consumer. If you want, you know, as a shareholder, it should be you make a quality product, make a quality product. Don't put it in some cheap factory and you're saying, well, if it doesn't work, we don't care. We already got the money. No, screw that. But I'm trying to push this guy to the wall. So he has to come back. Oh my god, that's pretty far back. Hold on. Oh, I had the angle. You little bugger. It's gonna be a lobster. And I hate chasing these suckers. God. Alright, he's got the fence that he's screwing me up on. Gotcha. He's got the fence line. So I should fix my overlay too in the next couple of days for the stream thing. Yeah, that one's just basically looking through flowers. Or now, well, now it's actually pretty easy because you're getting a bunch of beetles on trees. You just gotta have a whole section of trees somewhere. I don't like the catch specific fish that, I don't know, fish to me are random. I would Google that. I have never heard of server maintenance pop up on anything on Nintendo. I've never had a pop up for Nintendo ever. It's telling me a game is going down. Well, you can't play Animal Crossing online unless you're... Yeah, that'd be the other thing. You'd have to be online, right? It's got online features. You can play with friends. But I don't think when you log into Animal Crossing, you're not connected to online unless you turn that on. And I don't think you can default where friends can come at any time to your island. I think you have to turn that on every time. So I don't know. I've never heard of a server thing on the Switch. I've never had that. I've never had a pop-up ever regarding any networking thing for the Switch. Or any... I've never had a pop-up on the Switch. The only thing that I've ever seen is when I put in a game or something, there's a system update or something like that. But I've never heard of anything outside of that. Of a system, whatever. It could be a scam. I don't know. Or I'd Google it and look it up because that's new to me. It popped in the top level of friends request notification. But then you're in a different country, so I don't know if... I think I'm going to throw a rice bowl in. Ah, I probably should eat those noodles before I throw them out. But we're not even at Thursday yet. Oh, wait a minute. That's... Hold on, that's tomorrow. Or, for you, it's right now. Well, maybe that is true. Maybe you guys are having some server maintenance in Europe. I don't know. You should be able to play the game locally. You just can't travel. But I'm surprised that pop-up even came up. Because that's if a network... Let's see, you guys have slightly different rules in Europe regarding games and stuff. Like I've read some rules like companies have to do certain things that our companies don't. Like you can't have certain advertisements or certain whatever, so I understand things like that. But I'm trying to think of a good example. Why is my face going numb? My face is going numb. Stupid side effect. My face is going numb. And I don't know what it is too, but this stuff has attacked my throat and my mouth like crazy. Like my tongue was swelling. And it's hard to eat when your tongue is swelling. And you're sitting there going, I can't eat food. Ooh, onyx. I love onyx. That's the one of those I want to catch. Every time. I like me a good onyx. No, don't run. You're coming to Giggy, buddy. Scallop me. Oh, she just missed. Or Alondria just missed. I don't know. And you know, it's been really weird too. Like, I've got to figure out where everybody is, man. It's like, where are all the viewers? Where did they all disappear to this month? It's like June hit, I don't see anybody anymore, or what? Or I'm sorry, we're in July, aren't we? Oh, I don't even know what month it is. Oh, my birthday's in a few days. I gotta go buy myself a cake. And a birthday card. Then I can have a birthday card. Yeah. What do you mean, when is my birthday? None yet. Huh. None yet. I haven't decided when we're streaming that. No, I'm kidding. It's... What day is it? I think it's Wednesday. Wednesday. I got a week to figure out what I'm going to do. It'll be a birthday stream like I do every year, and just going through and say, you know, it's funny. I watch other streamers and I feel bad. It's like one of those, should I be one of those people say, hey, I'm having a birthday stream. Send me your funds. You know, it's like, no, I don't need that. Even though I'd love that, I would rather have 50 people watching me for the day. You know, I'll take the ad revenue from that. Then I would rather you know, people giving me money kind of thing, because it feels weird. Well, you better go get your best friend a card. That's what's important. But I'm going to have a nice, relaxing day. I will probably go and get, like, drive out to Taco Bell or something, get something, have just a nice sit down. Because that's what that's what I would have done anyway. Like, my wife we would have driven out there and said, hey, let's take a drive, and, you know, we'll get you your favorite thing. It was interesting because, like, last night when I was showing that video, that song that I made, and going through pictures, like, I've got pictures. One of them popped up. It was like my birthday, and we were just at. It was funny because I remember it too, like it was yesterday. We were, you know, got off work, whatever. We went to the grocery store and got like one of those takeout chicken dinners, you know, so like chicken, potatoes, whatever, salad. We went to the beach. We popped up chairs, had supper, you know, sitting on the beach. You know, And then I took a picture of both of our feet, like just sandals, you know, just our feet out in front of us. And it was kind of like one of those, it was a really relaxing, cool birthday just to, you know, sit and listen to the ocean, watch the waves. I actually may do that. I may actually just drive to the ocean and sit there. Grab some food and just, you know, like have my Mackies or whatever and sit at the beach. Because it's because I love the water. My wife loved the water. We were always at the water. And I haven't been in years. Why are they? Oh, they're closed. It's late. I can't remember the time. Yeah, maybe I should do that. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't been to the beach. All right. Do I need the scallop? Can I cook the scallop? I think I can cook the scallop. Can I cook the scallop? Sea bass. I can't remember. Oh, yes, I can. Right there. Alright, so I'm going to keep the scallop. And I can cook the tiger prawn. Alright, let's go put the money away. Yeah, maybe I'll have cake. Oh, I don't have enough. I could put the full 100, but I'll put the 50. Let me think about that. So we're getting a new camper. That's the wrong button. Get out of the wetsuit. Got some stuff to put in my bank, or my storage. I wish it would let me choose who I get to move out of my island. Catch 5 bugs at night. What? No, jump to crafteria. Hold on, I forgot to. What is this? Noun times 2 plural. What the hell is that? I gotta go fill up my water bottle. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta get a drink, grab something to eat. Everybody grab a snack. We'll take a short break. Maybe I'll get back to we'll figure out a new topic here. Ow, man. Oh, legs are sleeping. Here's my tray from earlier. My coffee cup. Water bottle's empty. God, everything's empty. Alright, let me get the short break message here. Hold on. Oh wait, I don't need that. Alright, so we're back with some food. Having a teriyaki rice bowl, microwavable. Oh, it tastes really good though. Should figure out what we should play next. I know what I should do. I should load up Star Wars. We should go do that. Go to that new planet. That's what I should do. Move this over here. Star Wars. Where'd my icon go? Did I really put the icon away? Uh-huh. Well, that's interesting. Why is File Explorer not working? That's interesting. Host, unable to load skin. What the hell does that mean? Really hot. There was a new... Why is that doing that? There was a new rice cooker ad I saw. And it looked really cool. It's kind of small, but I should buy a new one. I kind of want to get one of those. Anybody have one of those air fryer ovens that sit on top of your, they're like little toaster ovens, but they're, you know, I don't know. Is it this rice robot? It might be this rice robot. I saw a commercial for it the other day. Let's see if this is a thing. Yeah, it's like a little bitty rice cooker. You put all kinds of crap in it. An air fryer oven is one of those that sit on your, it's like a rectangle or square, and it's got a pull down glass door, kind of like your oven. And then it's got trays and you put them in. It's not like the top loading one, it's an actual door. Here, let me see if I can find a link for it. Hold on. Wait a minute, if I click on this link, take me to the link, man. Why are you not taking me to a link? Here, try this. It looks like this. Oh, where'd my... It's basically a glorified toaster oven. I'm realizing I'm having a problem with the graphic doing this. Hold on. No, not. I just grabbed the big one, whatever. I just grabbed whatever, but you know, it's kind of neat because you can buy an oven that does this. It has the air fryer now built into it, so it can do it for. You can use your oven as an air fryer. It's basically an air fryer, in theory, is just convection. So if you have a convection oven, you should be able to do it. The only difference, the air fryer is hotter, faster, right? I think is the way it works. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I'm changing my thing. We're now in SWTOR. I'm going to pause that. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to go screen capture. I can't do it yet. I've got to open this window. Are you not going to let me grab the... Why is it flashing like that? Why is it not letting me grab? Like, why can I not run... Hold on, that should be windowed. Why is that not running in windowed mode? And it crashed. Alright. And why can't I load software today? Yeah, lurking's fine. I appreciate that. Go and get some rest. There. It's not Windows. Alright. So as I recall yesterday, we're going to go kill some rat ghouls on Taurus, or we can go deal with Nurse Dog that deals the huts. But first, I think I'm going to do the spawn door escort, and then the space combat.
There's our shuttle. I love this job. on autopilot? I love this job. Heavy fire up ahead.
Oh, don't tell me I'm not gonna do enough.
Crash another one!
Three, 4, 5.
Nice shots!
Oh! Did it just explode? Oh, come on. We were 9
Made
seconds.
it!
Please tell me I counted. Oh, whatever. I guess it worked, even though it looked like it blew up on me.